Welcome. My name is Peter Strong, and I provide online therapy via Skype. So during these Skype therapy sessions, I teach mindfulness therapy. This is a particular way of working with difficult emotions, including anxiety, depression, addictions, and any other difficult emotions that you may be facing. Mindfulness therapy is immensely effective, especially for anxiety. Anxiety, like depression, is formed as an emotional habit, and these habits operate automatically. They are triggered by either internal factors such as thoughts or memories, or external factors. For example, the sight of a spider can elicit a panic attack in someone who has a phobia of spiders. So the important thing to understand about anxiety and depression is that these emotional habits are subjective. They are learned. We acquire these habits through conditioning, and they operate out of awareness, unconsciously, and quite automatically. And most of us are quite unaware of the actual reactive process at work. We're aware of the trigger, and we're aware of the outcome, the suffering, but not of the psychological, subjective process, the habitual process that operates in the mind and that gets triggered. So during mindfulness therapy, which I offer during these Skype therapy sessions, we will work on changing these underlying emotional habits. Mindfulness is one of the most effective ways of doing this. It's like shining a spotlight on the habit itself. It brings consciousness to the habit, and this is what is most needed to change any habit, emotional habits included. The process of mindfulness therapy is very focused and very practical. It is quite different than conventional counseling or talk therapy. Rather than talking about our emotions, we actually look at the underlying mechanism, this emotional habit, and we work on changing that directly, rather than just talking about our emotions. Because it is so direct and focused, most people will see quite substantial changes in the intensity of their anxiety or depression after far fewer sessions when compared to conventional counseling. You can expect to see significant improvements after 3 to 4 sessions typically. Then you will have learned some of the basic mindfulness methods that I teach during these online therapy sessions, and you will have had time to practice them between the sessions. This is the most important part of any effective psychotherapy. It's giving you the tools to practice by yourself at home to work with your emotions and continue the work that we started during the sessions. So, if you are interested in learning more about online therapy, please go to my website and let's schedule a Skype therapy session, and you can see for yourself how effective this approach can be. Thank you.